Hi guys, welcome to a brand new show that I'm going to be starting. Don't know how long I'm going to be doing it for, but I just thought, why not? So, it's called Movie Madness, and I'll probably, through the week, I'll be showing this show just whenever, I suppose. I haven't really planned anything out yet, but it just came to me. I just thought, well, I'm going to do it. And it's going to be about, I'm not going to do a review as such on a movie or anything like that. I'm just basically going to tell you a wee bit about a film and give you my thoughts on it and what the film means to me, or what I felt the film, that I really enjoyed the film. So that's about it. So if you're thinking this, you're stumbling on a review here about a certain film, forget it. I'll give you some wee bits about the film if you haven't seen it, but it's not. These aren't going to be reviews. So, but hey, I hope you enjoy this anyway, because this is gonna be new for me, because I've never done such a thing and talk about a film as such. So yeah, the first film in my topic that I'm going to talk about is going to be Taxi Driver. Why Taxi Driver? Well, it was shot in like 1976. Should have done some research on this film. 1976. I'm sure it was 1976. And it was the film that introduced me to the world of Martin Scorsese. And it's one of these movies that I'll remember where I was when I watched it. I'll remember who it was that gave me a loan of the copy of the film. And it's just one of these movies that I'll always remember who, where I was when I seen it. Very rarely do I remember every film that I've ever seen where I was when I first seen it. There's certain ones that come to my mind that go, yeah, I remember that. And it's just like, it's like when I first seen it, it's like I wish I could go back to that first viewing experience, because it's never going to be the same now that I know the story, I know what happens in it. So I'm never going to have that same feeling that I first got when I first watched the film, if you get my drift. It's like a certain feeling that you first get when you really like this, when you come across a movie and you really end up liking it. And this was one of them for me. And I came across this movie because one of my pals was dating this lassie who had a copy of the DVD, and it was about 2009. I don't remember the year. It's the end of 2009, and he says, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend's gave me. You should check this film out, Taxi Driver, and all this kind of thing." I think it was one of these ones that just sat in the corner of my. I was living in my old flat at the time. It was just one of these ones that just sat in the corner. I thought, oh, I'll get to it. I'll get to it eventually. And one of these days, I just stuck it on, and I'll always remember like that, just having that feeling of, I kind of want that feeling back again, because I really, really enjoyed it, and the film spoke volumes to me. And if you don't really know what the film's about, I'll give you a little wee story about what the film is about. It's about a guy that's a drifter, really. He's a taxi driver, obviously. He takes on he's an old Vietnam War veteran, and he takes on a job as a late night taxi driver, just because he can't sleep and his sleeping pattern's all screwed up. And so as you're going through the film, these nights are long, and it tells you the story about, how he's really like, he can't, 12 hours at work, he still can't sleep, the days go on, they don't end, and he's writing like almost like his memoir sort of story as the movie, goes through. It's a film that I think comes through Martin Scorsese's heart. It has said so in many documentaries. If you've got patience for it, then you'll enjoy it. It's a classic. I really, I can't. Some people that I know, some of my pals, don't like the film. For whatever reason, I don't know. Maybe they don't see something in it. Maybe it's because, it is quite slow. It's slow pacing. It takes a while to get build up to what's really happening. It's not a pure non-stop action. This is happening, that's happening, in your face type thing. But it's it's very slow, but it's enjoyable. It's hard to explain how to describe it. But it spoke to me, because it's about a guy that's a loner, really. he's a loner. He's in this taxi. He's in this, you know, what would you call it, like wee box, which is his cab, and that's his wee world. And everybody outside him is like in the scum of the street, the earth. Do you know what I mean? And he sees all these, you know, hookers and, you know, and it's like he just wants somebody to just basically flush all that down the toilet. And it really is a really good film. Robert De Niro, which a lot of background to this film in case you don't know, went and even worked as a nighttime taxi driver for the role before preparating. He did actually work in New York for like 2 weeks or something. Actually got an actual cab license to go and do it. And it was just one of these ones that really spoke to me, because like I lived alone for like up to this point would be 7 years maybe prior to this, maybe 7, 6, maybe not as much as that, 5 years, 6 years prior to that when I seen the film. And it really spoke to me because I know what it's like to be alone. Do you know what I mean? And it can get quite, you can get, you know, sort of really lonely, and you don't know how to cope with it once you get out in the real world. And something, you know, it's like there's a scene in it where he takes Sybil Shepherd out to a date, but he ends up taking her to the porno movie instead of just taking her to a nice romantic movie, because he's so out of tune with what, you know, he's not following music, he's not following movies. He's just, this is what he does, and this is what he knows. And so, you know, the woman that he wants he can't get, and the woman he doesn't want wants him, and he wants to help her. So it really is, film speaks volumes, and maybe it does to you, maybe it doesn't to you, I don't really know, but it's one of these ones that touched me in the heart, and you know, I really do like it. And to me it's probably one of my favourites. Well, I know it is my favourite movie. It became one of my favourite movies, or definitely on my top list. And this is probably one of the reasons why I thought I'll start with this one, because I always remember where I was. There's a couple of movies that I do know that I'll always remember, that will be in my, I'll always remember where I was when I seen it. So they're all my probably favourites that I probably will run down on this show anyway. So, you know, if you haven't seen Taxi Driver, go out and see it. Get a copy of it somewhere. Buy the DVD or Blu-ray if you're buying Blu-rays. Honestly, you can't be let down. I know some people, there's a lot of people out there that've seen it and don't like it, and that's fine. All movies are subjective. But it's one of these ones that spoke to me. I just thought I would share my feelings about the film and my thoughts and why I really like the film. And yeah, I'm telling you. Also, as I say, it introduced me to the world of Martin Scorsese. If I hadn't seen that film, I would never have seen the rest that followed after that. Raging Bull, you know, and in fact one of the last ones I actually did get to see, and which I was dying to see after I've seen all these other ones and seen all the other Martin Scorsese with him and Leo, and I even got a chance to see The Last Temptation of Christ, all these other ones that Martin Scorsese did, ended up becoming, is it probably one of my favourite directors of all time. One of the ones I was dying to see, which I didn't get a chance to see till just basically last year there, the end of last year, which because it was on Netflix, and now this year, earlier this year, it finally released on Blu-ray, was Mean Streets. Tracked that film down for years. I couldn't get a hold of it in DVD and stuff like that. It was like discontinued or something like that, and it was never released on Blu-ray. All the other ones were coming out slowly on Blu-ray eventually, because I'm a big Blu-ray collector. Well, I'm not a big Blu-ray collector, but I collect a lot of especially classic movies. So I'm dying to watch this Mean Streets, because this is the first Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese collaboration, and because I love Taxi Driver so much, I was dying to see it. Finally got a chance to see it. I will do, you know, I will do a video on that and what I thought about it, because obviously, but I won't do that just now because it was recently I've seen it, so I'll wait for a wee while to let my thoughts on about it a wee bit more. But yeah, guys, that's really all I can say about this video. I don't want to ramble on for too long, because it can get a bit boring. So, but please let me know in the comments below. You know, is it one of your favourite films? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Please, like, all movies are subjective, so you have your, you know, I'm just giving you my view on the film and why I really love it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to do more. Please leave comments below, give it a thumbs up, share it with people, you know, that haven't seen the film, go check the film. Like I said, it's not really a review as such. I'm not doing any reviews on this show. I'm just going to do a wee basic rundown and tell you my thoughts about it, and a little bit about the film history, maybe a bit of the storyline as well, guys. So thanks very much, guys, for watching. Until next time, take care.